gancho tremendo que dobló a Evert Bravo en el primer capítulo y que da el triunfo a Julio César Chavez en un regreso espectacular, escalofriante, frenético y fantástico. Demasiado pronto el triunfo de Julio, quizás a la gente no le gusta del todo, pero fue un ganchazo escalofriante.
Y ahí vemos a Mike como llega.
Chavez Jr. fought last night down in Mexico. Now, remember, Chavez Jr. is 33 years old. He's now 51, 3-1 with 33 KOs. This is his first fight since losing to Canelo in that stinker back in May of 2017. So, he fought last night. Evert Bravo is this guy's name. And it was a one-round stoppage, and basically it was a get-back fight for Chavez Jr. Pretty much what it was. It was a get-back fight for my man Chavez Jr. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live with FightView360.com. Let's hope now that Chavez is going to bring us something. He's 33 years old, you know. He had a little stint in rehab that was reported. And frankly, you know, he still has some fans. But what can he really do at 175 pounds? This is the weight he's campaigning at. You know also what would have been nice? If he would have actually weighed in at 175. He weighed in at 175 and a quarter. I don't know what the catch weight was for this fight. Likely there was. Maybe there wasn't. I don't know. But nonetheless, I think that this was one of those fights where, you know, somebody gave Chavez Jr. this card and said, okay, all right, let's see what you can, you know, do if you're going to have a good fight week, if there's not going to be any distractions, you know, and more importantly, he stopped this guy. First round knockout. So the question is, does he go on again to fight like this, or will he just disappear, you know, and not fight for another year? He should be back in the ring by the end of the year. He should be back in the ring by December. And it should be somewhat of, you know, I would see for somebody like Chavez Jr., I wouldn't mind him to have a fight with somebody a little bit above this level. You know? Let me see. We're not going to get a post-fight interview from my man Chavez Jr. But nonetheless, I'm happy for him. I'm happy to see him back. But it's all going to be about what he's going to bring to the table, and people really going to, you know, like take his shit seriously. You know, he's had a rough 7 years since losing to Sergio Martinez. Those two Brian Vera fights, one of them was the first time ever where whatever Chavez Jr. stepped on the weight on the scale as was going to be the weight for the fight. That was the first one. That Fonfara fight, from my understanding, this would be a catch weight of 170, but then, you know, they worked out something later on. That Marcos Reyes would be a comeback fight. You know, it's been rough for him. It's been rough. We're going to see what he does, though. You know, he's clean, sober, you know, hopefully. You know, we're going to see. You know, the next 6 months is going to be, you know, I'm going to say the next year is going to be telling. You know, he should have one more get-back fight, and then his next fight after that. Let's say, okay, in a perfect world, well, not a perfect world, but in my opinion, he should fight in December. And then fight, you know, fight again in December, then fight somewhat of a significant fight. Not a championship fight, but a significant fight by, you know, May of sometime next year, even if it is down in Mexico again. You know, and then by the fall of next year or this time next year, he could be back in the mix of being up there in being mentioned with 175 pounders. 168 is out. I don't want to put no trust in him to make 168. He did that 164 for fucking Canelo, but that was that check. And he literally trained to make weight. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Who's this Evert Bravo from Colombia, 25-11-1 now? He fought Alfredo Angulo. What card was that? Was that Danny Garcia card? Yeah. I'm guessing that Chavez Jr. is still an Al Heyman fighter or has ties to Al Heyman. I'm guessing. And this was probably a fight where Al Heyman was like, you know what? If he is still his manager advisor, like, let me see first. Let me see. You know, before we get you back in the mix. Please subscribe. Links to my social media right down below in the description box.